Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies.
May
and
I
gentlemen,
have your
ladies and
attention,
gentlemen,
please?
May I have your
Ladies and
attention,
gentlemen,
please?
may I have your attention, please?
May
May I have your attention, please? You are about to experience now the future of sound based on a revolutionary new system called AURO 3D. This is a three-dimensional audio technology that is changing the landscape of the cinematic experience. AURO 3D features sound reproduction that is more realistic than anything you've heard before. It draws you into the action on screen, fully immersing you in a spectrum of lifelike sound. Natural acoustic reflections affect you as they do in real life, originating not only from around you, but also above you. Spatial sound can be divided into three different layers. Sounds coming from the horizontal plane around us. Above this is a second layer that reveals both direct sounds and height reflections. These reflections are important for our brains to better understand the sounds originating in the first layer. And the third layer, revealing sounds that come from directly above us. Ceiling speakers alone are not enough to get a true three-dimensional audio effect. AURO 3D achieved a reproduction system that uses these three layers to recreate the most efficient three-dimensional sound format with a minimum number of speakers. This is where much of AURO 3D's magic lies. It's based on a groundbreaking new technology that delivers with the magic of uncompressed audio quality on all three layers. Here's a demonstration of how sound in 3D can literally transport you into the energy and atmosphere of the Amsterdam city center during a warm spring evening. This sequence was recorded with two quadraphonic layers of microphones, with one positioned directly above another. It's only 8 channels in total using the AURO 3D system. The lower layer is reproducing sounds in the horizontal plane directly around you. The height layer is capturing the important acoustical reflections coming from above. Combining these two layers creates a three-dimensional sound field. Now, hear how the city comes alive as the sky is opened up. The next recording is made in the European countryside. Notice that the birds are up in the trees. Listen to the donkey in the background. Then the church bells, followed by the tractor passing. Witness how much more realistic the tractor sound is when the addition of all the height channels are engaged. AURO 3D is clearly expanding the possibilities for realistic sound design in film. Music recorded in AURO 3D creates a vivid emotional response. Here's the sound of a pipe organ captured using AURO 3D technology. Feel the impact of being inside the actual cathedral where the organist is playing this famous piece from Bach. Now, what about the sensation of being in an auditorium where a full classical music concert is happening? There's nothing like the acoustical brilliance of a full symphony orchestra in a modern concert hall. By making use of the height channels, AURO 3D delivers surprisingly real audio effects. But AURO 3D also features an important third layer above the audience. Sometimes we call that the Voice of God channel, which allows the reproduction of sounds coming from directly above the listener. Here are two examples of recordings made at an airport. Experience how capable the AURO 3D system is at reproducing the exact position of an airplane as it passes by, from taking off to flying directly overhead and finally disappearing above and behind you. In this next demo, helicopters will slowly creep up from the back of the theater. Close your eyes and feel them fly overhead. Without back height surround speakers, it's impossible to reproduce natural flyover effects. AURO 3D makes cinema feel like you're really there, participating in the action. From subtle natural environments to music and the rumblings of our mechanized world, the emotional impact provided by height information can now unfold around you. Previously unattainable levels of cinematic immersion are now possible. The natural effect of three-dimensional sound has the power to captivate audiences like never before. Welcome to AURO 3D.